So I've been using this mini PC for the past 3 weeks as my main computer. I've been doing everything in this. So in this video, I'm going to show you what you get out of the box, and then I'm going to show how well this works with games and for daily applications. This is the ACEMAGICIan. Here is the power cord. Comes with an HDMI cable, as well as a mount if you want to mount it on the back of a TV or a monitor. Overall, it's a really cool, sleek design, nice curves. You can see it does have a fingerprint reader here that doubles as a power button. On the front, you have USB-C, then two USB 3.0 and an audio plug, as well as a reset slot. Then on the back, you have two more USB 3.0. You've got HDMI and DisplayPort. You also have an Ethernet. It has a built-in speaker. This is where the sound comes out. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we can upgrade. So you can put a SATA hard drive in here if you want extra storage. Here's the cable for that. I'm just going to leave it where it is. Here is the speaker. Here's the NVMe hard drive with a heatsink on it. And these are two 8GB sticks of DDR4 RAM. This is upgradable to 32 gigs in total, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so now I've got two 16GB sticks in here. It is really nice that you can tell that this was built. You can't see any other onboard components, but everything here is the upgradable portions. It's nice how they built it with the intent that you can upgrade or replace parts if you need to. Okay, let's try out Rocket League. Aha! I scored! Awesome. So we are getting just above 40. Oh, okay, so 60 frames per second, getting 40 to 60, so not too bad. I don't think we've gone under 30 frames per second yet, but yeah, not too bad for Rocket League. So pretty smooth play, and if I knew what I was doing, then I could probably score another goal, but so far so good. All right, this is a real miss. This is such a great game. This is a game from my childhood, or at least the original Myst was. You can see getting about 45 frames per second, 50 frames per second. So not too bad with real Myst. All right, here is Super Tux Kart. Now this is not a super high graphic intensity game, as you can tell. We've got over 100 frames per second on this, so totally smooth for this game. This is a nice open source game. No! Alright, human fall flat just above 30 frames per second. So it could definitely be better, but above 30 frames per second for the most part I'm happy with. Alright, so here in Fortnite we're getting just above 60 frames per second. Very smooth gameplay here, no issues. Alright, so Talos Principle is hovering right above 60 frames per second. So one thing this computer is good for is just multitasking. So let's open up as many programs as we can. We'll just see how fast things open up. So far so good. Firefox open right up. Camtasia, nice. Here we've got Inkscape. Let's see what we can do. Let's change a bunch of corners. It's going pretty well. Nice, nice, nice. Good performance. Zoom in. Yeah, nice. No lag or drag here. Navigating through windows just as you would expect and hope for. This is really nice. This was sent to me so I could do this review, and like I mentioned before, I've been using this for the past 3 weeks as my only computer. I've been doing everything in that, including editing videos. What I like about this is, for one, it's nice, it's easy to upgrade. They made this really nice and simple for doing some basic upgrades. I like that it has a lot of USB 3.0 ports. That's nice for me because I use a lot of external hard drives, so I get that extra speed. It's also really nice that it has this fingerprint reader. As a multimedia computer or just using for daily tasks, this works really well, no problems at all. As I showed with gaming, it can work as a gaming PC. It kind of just depends on what games you like to play and how picky you are about frame rate. For all of the games that I play, I was getting more than 30 frames per second, and most I was getting about 60 frames per second, which is good enough for me, but I am not a gamer. If you're an actual gamer, that might not be good enough for you. What I do a lot of is video editing, and I would say that's the only thing I wish I had a slightly more powerful computer for, was with the video editing. I was getting some choppiness with that, but it was totally doable. As for the design, I wish they did have an extra USB-C port. I would prefer every computer to have at least 2 and maybe even 3 USB-C ports, but as it is, this has plenty of ports, plenty of display. This is a really nice mini PC.